Hi guys, good evening. Right, so let's start in a while. Hope all of you are getting in. Right, guys, good evening to all. Thank you very much for making this time. It's a great pleasure to be part of Startup Weekend Sri Lanka COVID-19 online edition. I think definitely a complete different experience. We have done a lot of startup weekends. We have facilitated, mentored, and we have been part of the team. But definitely reacting towards a COVID-19 challenge, and we don't see the audience in front. And probably as a facilitator or anyone, the biggest boost that we have is when we have the audience in front and get the stage on a fire, right? But however, I think the way we work, the way we react is completely changing. So probably one of the good experience in terms of getting things going forward, right? Uh, so just would like to get all of you pumped up, clear, and so please feel free to direct us. Feel free to put your comments on. So if you have any comments, please feel free to put it on. Yes. Okay. Great. So I see the audience reacting. Okay, guys. All the very best. Then let's give it a go ahead. Uh, Let me just quickly share your screen, which can. Right. Or just doing a very quick tech check, guys. Like, would like to see all of you putting some comments on comment section, whether you're on YouTube Live or Facebook Live. Uh, Great, great. Right. So let's keep it live as much as possible. Let's interact. So this is the purpose that we have come together. So again, officially welcoming all of you on board for TechStars Startup Weekend Unite to Fight COVID-19. Right? Great, great. I'm very excited along with you all. So I'm your facilitator for over the weekend virtually. Let's make it as much as possible, engaging as possible. And personally, I also don't want to keep these live sessions long. Let's make it very impactful, right? So let's learn together. Let's fight together as a nation, as an ecosystem, as a people who has come forward to fight the COVID-19 through Startup Weekend solutions, right? So we are one country, we are one team, one idea at a time, right? So again, I would like to re-emphasize this. So as an ecosystem, as Sri Lankan ecosystem, a lot of people has worked behind Techstar Startup Weekend, right? Techstars as a leadership community, right? So all of this put together, we need to react to a situation very unseen or which is not in our agenda. We react towards a problem like COVID-19. Yes, it's a moment that we stand together, but also as community initiative startup weekend, it's our responsibility to react towards what we can do, right? So let's keep doing what we have to do. So it's a small initiative. Perfect. Right. So yes, this is myself. So just to make it little more interactive, guys, I would like to put a comment about yourself, where are you from, and probably what part of Sri Lanka you are from and what you are doing. Keep it very simple. Now, for example, I am Fawaz from Colombo. I'm an entrepreneur. So just three words. So make it a little exciting. Just put yourself a three line on your comment wherever you are live from. Let it be Facebook, let it be YouTube. So this is for engaging. I will come back to an engagement activity with Discord, but before that, right? So if you can start commenting on who you are, and where are you from, right? But while we are doing that, yes, I'm Fawaz, founder of Curva. Yes, a little bit of myself would be I'm a facilitative trainer and a coach, also a Global Student Entrepreneurship Awards country consultant, and also a movement called Lanka Innovation Forum for Entrepreneurs, part of it. Yes, a cool fact about myself is, as you see, love to talk. Probably keep my level where the love to talk doesn't become here to listen, right? So I'll make sure that the meter is kept. And also, uh, another cool thing about is like when COVID-19 started, few friends of us together got into support a bakery. I start baking, packing things, delivering. So to understand the real time impact of some logistics and supply, how it could work. Uh, so this is something about myself. So just I wanted all of you to attract. So very good. I really like how the commenting section is going on active. So I'm just gonna pick few people just to say we have people from Jaffna, we have people from Colombo, we have people from Kalmune, right? We have people again from uh, yes, different part. Great. Sandhu from Colombo founder Pulse. Great. So thank you very much, guys, all of you joining. Let's dive in deep. So yes, definitely there is an initiative team behind what you all seeing. There's a lot of hard work behind. So probably starting with just an email coming from Techstars towards community leaders, right? So as a facilitator, as an organizer, I've been also on the email thread. But when an email comes from Techstars saying that okay, as a global Techstars community, we would like to react or we would like to get solution from the different ecosystems of what we can do, right? So these are one of the very few people who got on board saying, okay, let's do it in our country, right? So namely Ayami, Arshad Zaid, and Zia Mabdi, Naushad Ninzar, Tyagaraja, right? They have done an immense job, guys. I'm going to talk about them a little bit after introducing all of them. And Subodha and Goholan, Rashmi Vikramaratna, and Lakshan Mahalinga. Right. Thank you very much, guys. And these are the heroes behind the screen. So probably they have brought us to the screen, but these are the heroes behind the screen. Your experience behind Discord, your experiences behind all the other platform, and for the next 2 days, and the way they brought up the mentors on, the way they are communicating with speakers. The basically these are the people who is working across to make sure that you are given something, and you are given something in a such a way that you can give something bigger back to the community, right? So that is the whole purpose behind this team. Again, as a facilitator, thank you very much, guys, team. Without you all, definitely it's not possible. Right. Purpose. Right. So probably all of us are very tired, or probably all of us has been past lots of webinars, right? Lots of sessions, online knowledge share, and all of that comes from a very pure intention. Absolutely nothing. They come from a pure intention about what to, how to give knowledge or how to work towards together. But all of that cut off at a point where after 1 hour, 1.5 hour call, it cut off at very limited action, right? So, but instead, probably this will be the one and only longest talking session we will do. And then we want to make sure that how we can help towards walking up the solution, right? Again, guys, just commenting back from the comment section. Thank you very much. So I see a lot of diversity from Batiklo, Badullah to Colombo, again from all part of Sri Lanka. So that actually truly making ourselves as a national event, or probably we are together to fight COVID. So again, we are brought together with a focus and also intention of what we have to do. Right? Yes. Let's not forget. We work over the weekend, and few people would have been part of other uh, startup weekends as well. Make sure that you don't leave your home. Right? Stay home, but we'll bring all the technology possible that we can to work together. Right? And let's change the world. Probably the way the world is working is already changing. So rather than changing the world, let's adopt the change and let's make something out of it in terms of community rebuilding, right? So all of you have been, probably all of the people who registered here would have been part of either way, either you are affected or you are part of it or you've seen somebody struggle, right? It's an opportunity to give back. Yes, we David Brown, the CEO of Techstars, who has immensely supported this initiative in different regions to make it real and live. Let's listen to a very quick welcome speech, welcome video from him.
Hi, everybody. I'm David Brown, co-founder and CEO of Techstars. I am super humbled and honored to see how many people have come together at such a critical moment all around the world. You know, COVID-19 has created this shared experience for all of us in different countries where we're all experiencing many of the same shift in lifestyle. And I think it's so great that so many people are coming together to help solve what is the world's most important problem of our lifetime. So a little bit on Techstars. We're all about entrepreneurs. I'm an entrepreneur myself. I'm 55 years old. I've never had a job interview. I've only ever worked at startups. And at Techstars, we invest in entrepreneurs all around the world. We've made over 2,000 investments now in companies that are really changing the world and making it a better place. And so that's really what this weekend is all about. It's based on our in-person version of Startup Weekend. I have a old school Startup Weekend Fargo t-shirt on from many years ago. But we're going to see if we can launch some incredible ideas over the course of the next 54 hours or so. So I'm sure you're all eager to get on with it. I just wanted to provide a few words of encouragement. I'm going to participate. I'm going to mentor and judge in various programs around the world. And this is your chance to make the world a better place. Entrepreneurs are more important than ever before. It is really important that we come up with some big ideas and some big solutions to solve what is the world's biggest problem of our lifetime. For our part, we're going to be inviting 20 of the best participants from all around the world to join the Techstars Innovation Bootcamp to be able to progress their great ideas even further. So thanks a lot for letting me drop in, and thanks for joining us in this super important work. Have an awesome weekend and good luck. It's going to be a really great ride.
Yes, great. So that's a message from David Brown. Thank you very much again. Yes, probably he'll be part of it somewhere, at least looking at the recording at some point. Thank you very much, Techstars globally, who is supporting this initiative to come real. Right. Okay, guys, like wait is over. We need to get into actions, as I always say. Let's quickly look at the initiative and people and how this could be taken forward, right? So let's look at a little bit of focus time, how we can take this really way forward. Give me a sec. Right. Okay. Our mission is to inspire the change in the lives of entrepreneurs like you, me, and all of us, and entrepreneurs to be, right? So Techstars throughout or Startup Weekend as a movement or ecosystem as a movement, we always supported entrepreneurs to be, or we at least took an initiative of inculcating the entrepreneurial thought process in students like you and me. Right? Why I call students like you and me is still we are students when it comes to entrepreneurship and especially reacting to the solution or problem towards a COVID-19 challenge. Yes, we are joining a global initiative to take the Startup Weekend, the world's largest entrepreneurs community, online to inspire, educate, and empower to take action. Right? 1 month, right? 70 plus participating countries and 100% online. So you are part of one of these 70th countries operation. So I think we are one of the early few to go. So which yes, already India and different other Europe has already done. And I'll also explain you why we call it a global startup weekend. We just yes, we are doing this as Sri Lanka right now, but how the participants and the winners or the people who are going to be part of this, how are they going to be connected to the global, right? So again, Techstars, I mean, I've been also part of a few calls here and there for last week. Immense effort taken by the global team or the community regional team by Farah and all the other team who has taken an immense effort in bringing this possible. right? Yes, probably yes. You are seeing Sri Lanka, right, as one of the nation who is executing this. Again, a moment to be responsible. That let's continuously take initiatives and efforts as ecosystem. What we can do, a small thing, yes, but we have made people grow together. Yes, as Startup Weekend, as usually we say, globally we are 350,000 plus alumni, the people who have participated, 12,000 plus organizers, and 1,300 plus cities, right? So now adding it to country level, national level because of this COVID, but as you all know, in Sri Lanka itself, we had 20 close to 20 startup weekends starting. There's a lot of pioneers starting from Charanya, Naomi, Kanishka, Aloka, to a lot of series of programs were made it possible, right? So thanks to all of the ecosystem leaders who has brought this were possible, and very happy being part of Startup Weekend in multiple capacity, and today being one of the facilitator virtually as well. Yes, calling inventors, innovators, entrepreneurs, and change makers from all over Sri Lanka to come together to tackle the challenge and created by the global pandemic. Right, I think a moment to be proud is of now. Yes, even right now I was making the slides. I had to update the account of Sri Lanka just few minutes back, right? Beyond that, the our national heroes are also being affected. So I think that is totally because of to make sure that we are safe, we have to take care. So something that we can give back, nothing will be equal by giving back for the people those who are sacrificing their life to make sure the country as a nation we get stronger by day, not weaker day by day, right? Let's be a little more responsible in all what we do, including let's try to give a solution at our point. So whatever we are doing for the next 2 days, guys, let's do our best. Let's put our heart and soul. Let's try our best, right? In respect to all the initiative, Sri Lanka government, army, all these, including all the doctors, medical staff, all the supporting staffs, let's pay gratitude to them in our possible way. The best and the first gratitude is let's be at home. Let's respect all the regulations and law. Yes, the global status of COVID-19, probably it's increased. Sorry, the slide would have been little outdated. But let's drive into Sri Lanka. So as I told you, I just had to change this in just a few minutes before we going live from 373 to 403. And but yes, let's be strong as possible, and which is very heartbreaking is now 60 plus of them are directly from a camp, which are our national heroes as well. So let's do our best towards it, guys. And 170 recoveries and 30 days of lockdown. This is just to not to make it negative but to alarm ourselves. This is why we are brought together, right? So the purpose is let's see what we can do, and let's make the, as any of the startup weekend, our intention is to make the next 2 days journey is exciting, educating, and inspiring, right? But at the same time, one more additional, let's be socially responsible as well, right? Yes, right, guys. Diving into what sort of a vertical we are looking at, right? So if you really look at the World Health Organization, WHO has suggested some examples of key challenges that they believe technological innovation could help solve, right? So these verticals will be health, vulnerable population, or the unseen part of it, businesses, as all of us probably know much about it, at least more to know about it. As a community, we see how much people go through education and entertainment. So let me quickly take through these verticals, guys. I know most of the ideas. I think amazing. I have to again give back to uh, the panels who did the moderation today, especially from Ayami, Ziam, and then headed with Aloka, Sachindra, Michael, Thawaruban. Sorry if I missed anyone. All of you together, and Chamara, all of you together screened and had a very good initiative and effort in screening the ideas, and almost all these verticals were there. So, which is good, but again, we need to drive in more. So, what about health, guys? Can we find ways to scale the health initiative? Identify new solution to help healthcare system to cope up with overwhelming demand, right? So one thing, how can technology or this particular hackathons or innovations in tech help health, right? So are we really looking at health scientific innovation? Yes, of course, that's much better. But how it could be supported, right? What are the other elements through an app or through a process? How can you map? Of course, there could be limitation, and don't worry, we got a super panel of mentors for tomorrow, and they're going to help you throughout. But all what matters is, as a sector of health, what was needed and what is to be there is going to be changing. So it's a responsibility of all of us to start thinking how will the health sector be hereafter. I know we are still passing the wave of COVID, but again, how will it be after, and what we can do towards justifying it or at least supporting it. And most part of it is there are some affected more than others, and they're totally unseen or probably not in the priority list, right? Or there's no way they are captured, or probably there's no way they are noticed, right? What can we do? What can tech, what can innovation, what can social innovation do through technology or through process, through new thinking, to help them this difficult time? Starting from understanding is someone is in trouble, right? That could be one of it, right? uh cool, right? Businesses, right? How can we help today to start, float, and collaborate effectively while working remotely? This is something, guys, I think most of us should start thinking, because always entrepreneurship and business is a much more than a dating. It has always been a marriage, right? The business component and entrepreneurship always been together. So from an entrepreneurial standpoint or thinking point, how the business are affected, right? Earlier from performance, earlier from KPIs or efficiency measurement, infrastructure to office based building to remote working, and what can be done in remote working, payment collection, financial technology, right? And automation, supply chain. A very simple example, as I told, a cool fact about me, or probably our friends, a circle of entrepreneurs, when we got together to support a bakery operation to come back to operation, beyond the technology, we also understood a lot. Yes, we got a three-step solution done to how to sign up, how to do the payment, but we understand different market segment. How can a 70-year-old woman who is staying at home, or a grandmother who is staying at home, to buy purchase bread online, right? And how was she doing it before, right? June pan to coming to a Podika day to all these things, right? Completely changed, right? But still changing. So how are we reacting to it as a business? Guys, opportunities in all your hand. Take startup weekend is all about community, right? Today, why do we see all of us together, starting from all the mentors you're gonna see in the screen, plus the team who has organized it globally, regionally, and also we have to mention the India team, the India national team who organized the startup weekend, also opt up to help us with the technology adoption to do this hackathon successfully. Why all these people, starting from David Brown to myself to all these people, why do we take this initiative? Yes, it's all about community, community building, and community give back, right? So this is a compact social isolation and promote connection. So how can we be connected? How can we be much stronger together, right? Yes, entertainment, as you see, Netflix, right? All the other form of entertainment, and I see games, online games, shareable games, right? Or the IP games, all these being popping up, right? And video on demand as a service or a sector, and from TV to because if you really see, all these theaters are on lockdown, right? None of the movies are being released apart from whatever the TV series and movies used to be released through Netflix and other form of video on demand platforms, right? So, but what is the future of entertainment now? How are we entertaining ourselves? Plus, with safety, health, and very interesting to touch here is, now people are talking. The first week or so, 2 weeks of COVID, people talked about Netflix and online entertainment or virtual screening and all these things. Now people are suddenly coming back. How can we do exercise on a DIY format? I mean, you give instruction and I do with social distancing, right? And entertainment taken to different. How can we collaborate before we video on demand, right? So different thought process to think, right? So as an industry or as a vertical, yes, more importantly as well, education, probably entire world education, the school is stopped, so probably learning and teaching and training process has been gone for a hold, right? So being a practitioner in training and development industry, and also working towards a little bit towards edutech and content development, I see a lot of differences, and also two different parts of the coins, right? One is gap, the digital divide is massively increasing. And one thing, yes, people are adopting it fast as well, right? But what sort of solution? Because it's not just only virtual learning, right? We are into virtual learning, but not only virtual learning. Beyond virtual learning, content, different segments to be done, right? So I think more thing to be think, and I'm very happy to see solutions like digitalizing exams, online tool sharing. I think great ideas. I think we had a decent number of educational ideas coming up for the day, and yes, the mentor panel has done a great job in shortlisting them, right? Yes, coming back, let's stay home, work together, change the world, right? Let's keep going. Let me take a quick couple of minutes, guys. I don't want to take much more time. Let before me take my the other one of the lead organizer into the frame. Let me quickly thank our global partners, right? So what you are seeing is completely possible, and also you have a lot more global benefits to come from Google for Startup, .co.us, .biz, powered by Neostar, and one of the global partner is Differential Ventures, and supporting partner like Community Tool, Upwork platform has given an immense. I'll talk about what they have given to us, and really Adobe Spark, community partners like SVP, HubSpot, Silicon Foundry, Cooley, Foundry Group, GV Labs, and Microsoft for startups. Taking this moment as a facilitator, thank you very much for all these brands to come forward to make this possible in island of ours to keep going more. Global participant perks. So Google for Startup is giving $300 in cloud platform credit. And yes, please be very active in Discord for all this to come to you for reality. So a lot of link, and especially the validation link will be shared in Discord soon after this live. So just be very vigilant about your engagement in Discord, right? And global partner, one of the perk would be one free Neostar domain per person, right? So please make use of this to get your ideas into reality. And yes, the Differential Ventures is giving a $10,000 grant to top 5 global teams, right? So this is something, a seed stage venture capital from New York City will offer uh, the best global team a $10,000 grant, right? These 5 teams will be selected from the top 20 teams. So I'll talk about the prizes a little bit behind this competition, right? So before that, the Adobe Spark, giving you a free starter plan, no credit card required, special offer for premium for 2 months, right? Guys, again, go get into this, register through SW Adobe. Uh, Make sure that you are registered with Startup Weekend Online COVID-19 Sri Lanka edition for all these to be practically reality. And Upwork is giving you a free 1 month upgrade to Upwork Plus, and there's mentors who will definitely support you for tomorrow how a platform like Upwork can work. Guys, again, this initiative we take is to make our community very strong. Please make sure, don't just say okay, the Upwork is giving but you have not used. If you have a use, get it. If you don't know, ask people. If you don't know, get your mentors, start a discussion in Discord, get these perks in reality on offer. And Will is giving you a completely content free access. Make use of it. Thank you very much for it. Yes, yes. Would like to have Ayami also on call so that Ayami has worked with all these to give local partners a great guide. Yes, I hope our Ayami would be joining us now. Right. Until she joins. Yes,
Hi
yes.
everyone. Okay, y'all can see me, right? Okay. Okay, so we've been very privileged to be able to, I think, organize this event. We've had a tremendous response from people. So as a country, we've had over 350 registrations. There are still people registering themselves on Eventbrite. We've had very active discussions on Discord, which we're thrilled about. So 48 of you submitted ideas, and the mentor panel was very impressed by what you guys had sent in. So it was tough for them to choose. We had some discussions. I think they had some discussions in terms of whether they should allow more ideas in. But in terms of the event, we need to select the best ideas and also uh, ensure that you guys have a good experience. So if you have like lots of ideas, then it makes it difficult to manage the event. And also, I think the experience that you have also won't be as good as well, especially if you're working in tiny teams instead of the team sizes that you all are going to be in soon. Uh, in terms of the country, I mean, this is a fantastic initiative for Sri Lanka. So if you think about it, this is an opportunity for us to come up with homegrown solutions that will really help solve Sri Lanka's problem and maybe even some global problems. So COVID is a lot more than just about health, as Fawaz was talking so for a long time about the different verticals. There's a lot of areas that have been disrupted by COVID, which is affecting so many people. And there are so many vulnerable groups. There are people who will lose their jobs. So it's an opportunity for us to really come up with solutions and try to come up with something we can implement in the future. I do encourage all of you to speak with your mentors, take their feedback, try and incorporate it in your ideas, and make the most of this weekend. So it's a lot about learning. So this is I've been doing Startup Weekend since 2016. I absolutely love it. I hope some of you will also join the organizers and join our community in the long run. We really love that. Um, in terms of local partners, we've had a lot of people supporting us. So Hatch and OpenExo, if you get into the top 10 teams in this startup weekend, you'll qualify automatically for their COVID-19 EXO challenge. So we really want you guys to take advantage of that because you'll go through another stage, which is the next stage of what you're going to finish here. They will take you through the next stage, which will help you improve your ideas and your business ideas and your ventures a lot more. So they're doing it along with OpenExo. Then we've had Internet Society, NCITU, ReadMe, and Hackathon.lk who've done a fabulous job of promoting this event and helping us reach more people. They've been fantastic. CurveUp has very, very generously offered to let us use their education platform, which is fantastic. So if you haven't looked at CurveUp, I think all of you should take a look at it. I think it's a fantastic example of a local entrepreneur doing something really great, right? So I think you all should take the opportunity and go take a look at it. Then Found Institute in Sri Lanka, which I'm also a part of, is going to be giving the top 3 applicants to its program from Startup Weekend free access. So it costs a lot of money to do the 3.5 month program because it's based in the US. So it's unfortunately a dollar amount. But if you are one of the top 3 applicants from Startup Weekend, you'll get a FI fellowship, so you can attend for free. We are also giving on that one a free e-course. So that's available to any Startup Weekend participant. But I just want to say you need to finish Startup Weekend. Okay, so hang in there. And it's a fantastic course. You'll be taught the people who are on there are the best of the best in the world. So it's a free e-course. It's normally not free, but take advantage of that. And besides that, in terms of local partners, we're also having that the most active participation, the teams that participate the most. So you don't necessarily need to be the best to walk off with a prize. I mean, if you guys are active, you participate, you make most. I think the most you can do with the opportunities that you have to learn. You can get $500 from DigitalOcean, as Fawaz said. So please take advantage of that. But yeah, so I mean, each participant gets $100 there as well, thanks to Techstars globally. So please make use of all of that. And I think I've talked for a long time, so I'm gonna hand it back to Fawaz. Please feel free to reach out to anyone in the organizing team. We'd love to hear from you, answer your questions. Fawaz is a fantastic facilitator. You can learn a lot from him. So hope you have a fantastic weekend, and let's get started.
Thank you very much, Amy, for doing that. And of course, it will be like again exchanging words of nice words to each other. But thank you very much for taking the initiative to organize. And yes, uh, like since I'm part of Curve Up, let me leave it away. And thank you very much for all the other brands, Hatch being a community partner, Internet Society, ReadMe, OpenX, NCIT, Founder Institute, Hackathons, and also other initiative who is behind the screen, who has not really put the brand on the screen, right? So thank you very much for all of it. And without local partners, without local members coming on board to volunteer, this won't be possible. Yes, right. What are we looking at, guys? Like, why are we here? Like, Techstars Global Prize. What is it all about, right? So the top 20 teams globally will get a 3-day Techstar Innovation Bootcamp. Now, let me be very clear why I wanted your next 2 days to be very committed. All over the world, the global competition is happening 100% online. So it's equal chance. This top 20 is exactly equal chance as what you and your team will go through, right? So that will be a great global validation at a point of crisis like this. You're getting an opportunity to be part of a 3-day Techstars Innovation Bootcamp. Work towards it. Personally, what I believe is nothing comes easy, but anything comes easy, we will go faster, right? So let's work towards it. Let's put the smart and the hard work, and also a very real intention of community work. Top 5 bootcamp graduates will get 10,000 grant from different ventures, right? And also the most engaging 20 teams or 20 members also will get it from the local ecosystem. So guys, keep yourself excited, keep yourself very focused, keep going. So this is something very important I want to share, right? Yes. Okay. COVID-19 startup weekend. Let's unite to fight COVID-19. Let's put our best of the solution into table, right? Yes, usual protocol, completely safe. All these technologies are not given a chance. All the information, data, and all the accounts that you see, including from the streaming accounts, including from your Discord accounts, like whatever the management it comes from, has been properly validated and screened by Techstars. So you are in a great place. And also make sure all the you very well distinguish between who are organizers and who are mentors. So keep it going live. So we are all this together, right? Right. Let's come back, right? What will you do this weekend, right? Just let's quickly put it on chat, guys. Would like to quickly understand. We are almost on the last few slides to be discussed. Can I have from your comment section? If not for this weekend, what will we be doing? If not for the startup weekend, what will you be doing over this weekend? What would be your engagement? Right. So if IAM has decided not to do the startup weekend this week, what would have been your engagement? Can I get some comments? So I'll start with what I would be doing. Right. So if I'm not doing me facilitating, probably I'll be trying to be part of that particular the pan selling process, or doing some live classes and also some live content development. Right. Plus few other things socially that I'll be doing. So probably nothing much in terms of innovation I would have been doing. Uh, yes, yes, guys. I would like to see like the engagement part of it, right? What will you be doing if not for this startup weekend this week? Okay, interesting. Great. Sleeping, right? Read some books and cooking. Watch movies, right? And I will be reading John Maxwell. Assignment and project, usual problems, yeah, right? May sometime edit videos. Netflix and chilling. Volunteering, great, right? Watching movies. University assignments. Money is course. Spend time with my family, right? Great, great, wonderful. Thank you very much. Help. Okay, so great advice coming from great gentlemen. Help to wife. So they'll help cooking, sleeping and eating, working towards building a startup and learning new skill. Wow, great. Uh, Eat, do something, and sleep. And yes, I would be coding, working as always. Right. Uh, yes. Yes, maybe don't worry. A lot of people are watching, so they might help you not to work over this weekend, right? So let's mentor this weekend. Uh, Great, watch TV. Thank you very much, guys. I wanted to make all of a content development for training programs and learning online. Very interesting. Okay, cool, awesome. So, okay, guys, why I had a chat on this, why I wanted all of you to do a quick participation in this is to make sure work at home. Okay, Chandana, thank you, right? Again, why you now see a different personalities of different passion, interest, and doabilities coming together, right? So watch TV and e-learning, great. So all of this we are together to form solutions, fight towards solution, right? So different expertise of coding to reading to different experience, right? And like how to help others, right? Thank you very much, guys, for all the comments, right? Build our startup, side hustles. Great. Okay, wonderful. So what we gonna do, right? Let's look at what are we gonna be engaged, right? Okay, first we're gonna register teamwork and pitch, and so a quick thing on this is all of most of you have submitted your ideas, and your ideas has gone through a process of filtering, a little bit of a quick validation with available information with more than 6 panel of mentors, right? Were shortlisted, and it's on the process of being communicated, and would have, if you would have been got to know that whose idea is selected, uh, I'll come to that how we're going to do that, right? All right. So after my in another few 10 to 15 minutes when I'm over with what I have to talk, right? So your day starts, right? So let's say the first day of startup weekend starts. So you will meet your teammates online or you will create your team. So what do we do when there's an opportunity? We go and knock the opportunity, right? But when there's no opportunity, we create an opportunity. Yes, it is really great if you all have a team. That's totally okay if you don't have a team. Trust me, this is going to be the experience of what you're going to do, right? So you're going to mingle with people, those who don't know, with different skills and capabilities, come forward for same intention, pitch to each other, communicate. And there are different discord groups, right? So keep a look at announcement, right? And you will be put in different teams, and on the general there's something called I need a team attack. So please make sure that you talk about I need a, right? Yes. Yes, the Arshad and the team also will make sure what I'm just quickly telling will put into in Discord as well. This instruction will be reposted in Discord. I'm just not going to take much time, right? Okay, what are we going to do, right? So the ideas that which are selected and which the formed team, guys. If your idea is not selected, what I wanted to say, which this we won't tell it on Discord, or probably would be, if your idea is not selected, make sure that you get a part of this. Any other idea which you like, give your contribution, create together, right? Nothing is solid here. We're going to create it just from idea to execution. The famous thing that I believe in is ideas are cheap, people behind it are so expensive. And I think this initial quote should come from Manoj Segaram from 99x Technologies, which I heard from him on Startup Grind, if I'm not wrong, right? So from that day, this is something that I really like as a quote, right? So get a very team which can become a part, become a strong as a team, and add value to the idea, right? Trust me, idea and team has to work together, right? Okay, Friday kick off what we are doing right now. You will network, share ideas, form teams, and start to work, right? So this is all about Friday. This is today. Day two, learn from mentors, and there's around three workshops. One is about how to build MVPs and prototypes, how to validate your business and customer validation, and we will give resources take home, also live sessions, right? So there's complete guided recorded videos from global. Also we'll do a live session on it, right? Very quick comprehensive session on it. So Saturday is all about execute, validate, as I told you, prototyping, and let's look at what's going to be Sunday. Yes, pitching, right? Let's go to a very digital virtual pitching, and to audience from around the world, change the world. And trust me guys, your pitching might not be on the judges, but when you pitch, there are a lot of people on digital audience who will get connected to you. This is something that I really really want to emphasize: network and net worth, right? How many people you know versus, right, how many out of them knows you for what, right? So your network is your net worth, right? So let's make it as an opportunity to create a network of a net worth. Tell what you can do, what you are capable of doing to the world using this opportunity, right? Let's be focused. So we will, the out of this 10 teams will be selected for pitching, right? So 10 teams will go live on pitching. So work towards becoming of it. So how to become the top 10 team is only with commitment, right? Your results is driven by commitment. So give your commitment, guys, right? Yes, judging criteria, right? So round one will be a pitch, video, and a deck, right? So we will give more guided instruction when your team is formed, right? How this will exactly work. And then from there, quick 10 pitches will be selected based on your quick video or a deck or a pitch that you give. And Sunday pitch will be, judges will evaluate the top 10 pitches and select the top three, right? Judging criteria is simple as this: problem and the impact, the problem that you are solving, the impact that you are creating, right? And that is at an idea level, right? Now, execution and design. How are you going to execute? What is your composition of teams, right? Web developers or business mentality? Who is the idea? How we bring it out? How will we execute? And this process will be heavily helped by mentors, right? The originality of it. Be very clear, right? This are using an open source. Okay, this is already available there. I wanted to take it and nationalize it. I wanted to focus how this can be taken, or something the Sri Lanka is doing good. You want to make it as a global platform, and then feasibility. Business model, feasibility, and the execution. Feel free. Tomorrow is your day with mentors. Multiple calls that you have with mentors, and I thanks to all the mentors which I'm going to introduce, and the organizing team who has made an immense effort in making all the team to virtually collaborate with all the mentors. Right? You're going to get all the teams will get an individual time with mentors. Again, commitment. Don't miss your chance tomorrow. Mentors will come on a steady time and leave on the steady time. So there are people who will love to give back, but make sure that we are committed to get from them, right? So the problem and the impact. Is the solution they are proposing relevant in the context of COVID-19 crisis, right? So the problem and the impact that you have chosen, I'm not going to emphasize much because ideas you have already pitched and developed. But in terms of developing the idea, make sure that you align towards a challenge which is faced by COVID-19, the value proposition to the consumer or the customer, and if the team talk to potential customers. This we will cover on the validation. And at this point, I have to thank Michael Monasinga for coming on board to support with EPFS community for validation. So we will also explain the organizing team will come on in Discord how that can be utilized. So you can interact with EPFS community, which is one of the largest lively interacting community for validation. You can put your idea and you can see. I think thank you very much for Michael and the team for supporting, and the EPFS community for bringing this. Again, guys, you will not get this opportunity apart from this and people like this coming forward to support, right? So make use, you put your idea and get it validated. Yes, execution and design. And as I told you, we will have a session from Anjana regarding prototype and minimum viable product. So, and also we'll talk about a lot more. Look at the idea that you are generating, idea you're going to talk about tomorrow. Is it at a very MVP level, at least to be a pitch? The projects need to create a new solution or apply existing solution in a new innovative way. Let me quickly tell a comment on this. Need not to be like the first of its kind, but has to be first of its flavor, right? It can be something existing, it can be something already doing it. You think that can be done in a different way, which will create a higher impact. The judging criteria number one, so which is interconnected, right? Right. And feasibility, the project must be realistic in the terms of legal, technological, and scientific aspects of the solution. And also have to tag. Now you have on mentor panel, you have different diversified panel, even members like Sachindra and Evindri from ICTA, who they will guide you about what are the national initiative of it. And we have people like lawyer like Dinushka, which I'll talk about quickly on the next few slides. So what I said is on feasibility, again, it's your option with mentors, right? How you want to interact, get the best out of it, guys. If I as a facilitator, if I were you, I would take this as an opportunity that I can get my ideas validated, prototyped, and also somebody knows that I'm doing this, right? So personally, on a community building initiative, why I love this particular effort is for this particular simple reason. It can create a very high impact. Business model, please make sure on the business model that you want to work. Again, when we come to business model, we'll do a small session tomorrow. But does the project have the potential to become a real business, sustainable? And now itself, it's okay that you expect somebody to pump this business to come into reality, but for how long? What is a sustainable solution? Just because we are planning to create an impact of social problem or health driven community driven problem, let's not create a solution so that it has to be funded always by someone. So that's why we bring in the business model for sustainable reason. It's completely okay, you are here for the reason that you want to become a social entrepreneur, but you take this business model exercise as an exercise of sustainability, right? It's very key important how you will sustain your business. Yes, so those are the judging criteria. Let's come into mentor highlights, right? Without further ado, right? So these are the first set of panels. Dinishka Medagoda, who is a lawyer and who is a founder of eLawyers. And why I wanted to emphasize a little bit of time on this is Dinishka is a guy who can really help you out throughout the practical legal aspect of it, right? So from members to registration to the taxation, how it will work. And he has also been a person who has created a digital law platform like eLawyers, right? So please make sure, get connected, tag him, right? He's also on Discord. All your mentors are on Discord, guys. Use the best out of it. Ahmed Nishad, so from ICTA, Spy Relation to now UNDP, uh, uh, practically a business model advisor would say it, and also a social initiator and like one of the brain behind national innovation social challenges, right? Practical tech guy, a very good Twitter. So you can look at him for multiple things. Coming back on Aloka, program manager of Startup X Foundry, uh, a person who can count on short and long term strategies, right? Will give you short and long term strategies, and a person who takes a lot of efforts to understand what's happened. So is your man, go tag him, get the best out of it. And Chamara, who has been part of multiple initiatives or startups in technological front. So he'll have a lot more to tell you about technology and how technology can help you. Yes, Inosh, again, a part of multiple initiative, your guy for digital PR, part of README as well. So co-founder of README. So get his help and ask him what you want to do in marketing, business validation. So mostly around PR. And Gayanta, again, for multiple things for technology, and he did a community a program co-program like Spike, and founder of Strike, like great personality to give you multiple discipline advisors, right? Yes, another set of uh, mentors on board, right? Fatih from Pick Me to Yoho and the Yoho Mart, right? Technology, business validation, supply chain, logistics, delivery, last mile delivery. So probably has one-on-one experience with all of that. And Nevindri, again, yes, Nevindri from a technological front, technological enthusiastic, and multiple startup forward program project manager at ICTA. Handled multiple projects, multiple validation, and always been part of technology and startup in initiatives from ICTA. So she has a lot more to give you. And yes, Michael from Business Hub, the person who did Business Hub, EPFS, and Glover Daniels in terms of international expansion, ventures, investment, and also look at sustainability. A lot more he can add value to. And again, I mentioned on EPFS and Sachindra. Again, a lot more. One of the panelists for today also who has did a great job in terms of getting a lot of validation in the shortlisting ideas, and also a lot of practical validation and knows a lot about what's happening in digital aspect of government. So he's a man get to do. And Sanela Yashurya, who has great more to be give back on tech and empowerment, and also from a financial background, right? So guys, these are your team. This is your mentors for tomorrow. Get the best out of it. The reason why I emphasized a little bit on more of all of them is if I were you, right? So take it as a virtual opportunity to meet all of them one on to one or team versus one to the one to team. Make sure you have a lot benefit coming back to you from them. Yes, last set of mentors, Dulita, yes, who is a very Instagrammy or social media promotive, who has a platform which is working ala kaza, and Tisha from Workout, from health enthusiastic to tech enthusiastic, how it should work, and also a lot of validation. And she's well connected in terms of uh, sustainability of the solutions, agrotech to a lot. And Tauruban from Speed IT to NCIT, uh, different technological forefront, right? And Abdul Halim, who is a senior lecturer at University Southeastern University, and who's also a tech front. Thank you very much for all of the mentors who has come. So, guys, you have opportunity with all of them, right? Yes, Saturday mentoring sessions. We'll have a live online soon after forming your team. That will be communicated in Discord. Right. COVID fighting. So we are almost towards the end. We are almost towards the end. All of us have ideas which we want to action it, right? And let's go ahead, look at formation of teams, right? How we wanted to do. Uh, like one thing, guys. Again, as I wanted to repeat a little, I don't want to kill time of yours. Get back. Let's. It's almost time to get back into the Discord. So as I told you, this is supposed to be a 1.5 hour session that I'm screaming to be less than an hour or less than 1.5 hour at least. So we started at 6:05, it's at 7:05 almost. One more takeaway is something we will practice as much as possible to keep it engaging and give back. No one is here to, like, I mean, keep talking, but as I told you, I wanted not to cross the line of love me talk from hate me not to listen, right? So let's keep that protocol, keep going and active. Let's make sure that we give our best towards this all the initiative. This is just a kickoff to understand why we are here, what you get, who are your people to do what, right? Now, let's talk quickly team formation. Again, the organizers team and myself will be back on Discord to give you more guidelines. And I think the organizing team is doing a great job in terms of communicating who are the teams who has been shortlisted. And guys, please get on Discord. Take Discord very serious because we, as running this virtually, we also have limitations in terms of getting connected to you. So we would love to see your facial expression and whether you got it or not got it. Please, as entrepreneurs, to be bold up, stand up, and you don't get something, communicate, tag someone, tag mentors, tag organizers, tag me. I don't know what you are saying. I don't understand what you are getting. You have language problem. In the moli prachane yarandalum prachanalla moli prachane thandi, let's get it going, right? Ona bhasha prashna tibbana, like එහෙම ප්‍රශ්නයක් වෙන්න බෑ, භාෂාවක් අපිට බාධාවක් වෙන්න බෑ. So we'll keep going forward. So if you have any issues to be problematic, please communicate. The purpose is to give back, purpose is to fight together, purpose is to bring a community who can support an ecosystem to grow, and unseen entrepreneurs to come into the ecosystem, right? So a lot more initiative to be supported. And a few Discord best practices, guys. Thanks to a few set of interns that I work with, or I would call them my DevOps team. So who brought me into Discord just before this session, just before Discord started with Startup Weekend. Love the platform. I probably, since from Slack experience to everything, Discord was a new experience. Great. So there's Startup Weekend Radio when you work on getting it going. Great. So we'll keep it going. So please make sure you support the entire team to get the Discord up. And please, as the community to give back, one of your team member friend doesn't understand Discord, feel free to communicate to them, explain them, right? Probably I'm also one of the person who doesn't understand much of the tech, right? So yeah. Yes, sorry. Okay. I think organizers team, I think they already put on the comment the Discord link. Please make sure that you join on the Discord link. If you are not here, save the data, right? We are also working with what we can give it in terms of best. Before the night is over, make sure you have formed your team, confirm your team, and make sure that mentorship sessions are falling into place, right? Wish you all the very best, guys, right? Let's fight this, and let's make this initiative more successful. Thank you very much for giving us this to 1 hour to kick off. This will be also recorded. If any of your friends have not been listening to this, they can go back and listen anytime they want. Let's create a communal effect. And thank you very much for organizers, mentors, speakers to come. I'll connect back through a live session for tomorrow. Anything by 10. Guys, I know we are people who's gonna work overnight, relax, right? And like our mornings won't be right. The mornings won't be morning as early as it is used to be, right? But let's get on at Discord anything before 9:30, 9:45, and follow the link. So this won't be the link for tomorrow. There'll be another link on Discord. As I told you, the most engaging members and team has a different grant going on, right? Where we have to connect to Discord. I think there are a lot of people, organizers asking about where to connect. Yes, this is kind of confusing. There's a $500 grant for 20 members, right? Who is going to be active. So that's a 10,000 there, guys, right? So $500 each. Please make sure from Dio, from the sorry. So $500 each for 20 people who is active, 20 teams or 20 members. So keep yourself active and committed. So all these motivation is for commitment, right? So get yourself committed, and there's always the Discord thing. So get onto the Discord, join the group, and our Indrajitan has a problem. He couldn't connect. So our organizing team will get connected to you. Right, guys, let's see you all back officially on a live for tomorrow before 10. And I think between 9:45 to 10 we'll start. And our organizing team will work towards 9. Get your team organizing. Please support us if there's any ups and downs, because we are a limited team back screen who's getting to go live as much as possible. And there's a lot of people who's coming over to give back. Right. Thank you very much. So it's Fawaz and the team signing off from you. Wish you all the very best. Stay safe. Let's respect all the regulations and stay home. right? Have a great start, guys, right? Okay, Gabriel, okay, very interesting question. Is it cash, right? So trust me, it's very digital, so it won't be hard cash. So things will come from DO when they're selected from the global committee. But yes, we'll walk our promise because this all promises comes from the global, right? Yes, guys, signing off for final, right? All the very best. Right. No, good night. We're gonna have a great night in terms of working on ideas. Wish you all the very best, guys. Thank you very much for listening to me. You have all been a greatest audience possible. Thank you, guys.